Let's ditch the handgun ammo for now. I can always reload if things get dicey. That's a decent comfort. If I have to run around with killer bees all around in the corridor, then I can always avail myself of such a necessity by merely reloading with the correct item set. I could also just shoot the goddamn bees. Whoa! There's no further use for this key. Got it? Yes. Oh, I didn't even investigate it. Yeah, whatever. I know it was the gallery key. Hello, what have we here? That's a big and spacious room. Connects to almost everything that's left. To hit this room on the eastern side, this room hidden over here, this room with a sub room, and there's of course a corridor all the way over there. Once I explore all of this, I'm done with the residence entirely. Oh, you bees! Leave me be! I'm fine, though I'm running out of ammo. There's some ammo right here, so I didn't need to take any spur. All the vault certificates line the shelf. Most of them are from the city or the army. Would there be any zombies in a room with zombies? Will take the handgun magazine? Yes, I will. Jill! How are you? She's still fine. I'm getting the password for this. An assortment of old test tubes and flasks. No, not bees. Not more bees. What about this? Lab equipment you've never seen before. This has been used for some kind of experiment. Well, I don't know. What is lab equipment used for anyway? You don't have to turn around. You right-click, she aims automatically. Oh, not this again. Ah, I should have taken some spare ammo. My goodness, I should have taken spare ammo. Buzz off. I ran through the bee-infested corridor. What did I hear it do? More bees! And I thought the rooms are actually labeled in sequence, perfectly in sequence. Lock mechanism for the door. Use it? Okay. Red, red, red. See, I have the eyes noted as red, green, and orange. But I can't quite assign numbers to them. What happens when I get this wrong? Orange, red, green. Okay, so orange is... Yes, that's the eye. Were there any notes in this spy room? Well, there's no 0 here. So there's 9 to the third power of the number of possibilities. I could just go through them all, or like a sane person, I could just try to solve the puzzle. Via means other than brute. Yeah, that guy's gonna get up. Does that kill bees? A corpse with a contorted expression of pain. He's holding something. Take the insecticide, yes please. Will you get up now? Jill. Jill. Jill Valentine, can you burn this man? It's not necessary to use this now. Yeah, emphasis on now. Pump action spray, there's plenty of insecticide left. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, how about we use this? It's not necessary to use this now. I beg to differ. I think it is absolutely crucial. It's too dangerous to go any further. Is it though? Jill. Jill, I'm fairly certain you use the spray right here, right now. Is there any other solution, really? It's too dangerous. Right, great. What, am I supposed to use a rocket launch? I mean the grenade launcher or something? Come on, I explicitly have the insecticide spray. Alright, fine. How about room number 3? Is it closed? It's locked. The door plate reads 003. Of course it does. 003. What about this room? It's blocked from the other side. Well then, that doesn't really leave me much room to maneuver, so to speak. Oh, I know, hole in the wall. Spray it from there. But first, the bees in the corridor need to die. Run. You're at 2 shots, Jill. How about... How about we pick up some additional ammo? How about we try that? Also, we could try the spider room for any hints on the eyes. Because allegedly, with the eyes... There are numbers associated... Wait a minute. No, that would just be silly. Hypothetically, you could associate something in particular with the eyes, like the number of lines next to the eyes. Because there's one with a 2, there's one with a 4. That's just ludicrous. You can see that directly on the eyes. Why would you use that as a puzzle? It's perfectly possible that it is exactly the puzzle. You never know. I have the book with me. Perhaps I should have used the book on that, I don't know. Let's try to use the book on the lamps again. Again? I've actually done that originally. Yeah, we shall see. Even if it works on one, that narrows down the options significantly. This is the one with the red light. But it's not necessary to use this now, allegedly. And if it's not necessary to use it now on the red one, I don't think it's necessary to use it on any of them. Is there any number associated with this? Look at this. Oh, wait. There doesn't seem to be significance to the positioning. Right, of course. The pool table. Hold on. Right, there we go. Remember, Weston, cut that part out. Oh, of course! There doesn't appear to be any significance to much of anything here. So I figured, I might as well forget about the billiard balls. Why would they mean anything? They're just there. Presumably it's not any sort of puzzle, right? No! No, obviously there is significance to them. Red, green and orange. The orange one has a 5 on it. Then you have the green one with a 6. And finally, the red one with a 3. So there you have it. 3 for red, green 6 and orange 5. That presumably opens the door. Presumably I'll get three books, yeah, with those colors. Doesn't seem to be significance to that. The significance of colors and numbers has already been resolved by the pool table and the lamps. So no, I might just have this single book. I have to figure out what to do with it. It's presumably viewed under some different sort of light. And then, and only then, does it actually gain any meaning. Killer bees! Pump it! Hopefully it's non-toxic to humans. And they're dead. Good old insecticide, all spent. Oh yeah, I'm making progress. And for some reason... wrong doll, of course. For some reason shooting bees is less stressful than shooting zombies. I don't know why. There's just something really unnerving about crawling human corpses. A very atavistic sort of fear. Quite natural, I guess. What's dead is supposed to stay dead. It's not necessarily that I'm horribly committed to the natural order of things in any way, shape or form. Well, maybe to some extent I am, but... I think those expectations are very basic and very reasonable. Oh look, it's the red one, is it? Yes, it's the red one, so even if you don't know colors... Well, if you don't know colors, you're ultimately... No. You could be colorblind and you'd still be able to solve it via these. Nice that you can mouse over them. A green one is 6. Well, are you ready, Jill? It's unlocked. Right there. Also, I can move past the zombie to see whatever was near the beehive. What, a flask? Ooh, bugs. Any zombies? Come on. No? Whoa. Will you take the empty bottle? If they don't stack, this is going to be dreadful. UMB number 3, take some? No? Yellow 6, take some? No? Fill empty bottle with water? No? I see the 3 reagents, so to speak. There's water and then liquids from these 2 containers. There's something written on the wall. There we go. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 6 is 7. 10 plus 7 is 17. 7 plus 3 is 20. Yes, let's take notes. Okay. So, we essentially have what you might call production rules. You start out with 1 and 3 over here. This produces 4. How do you get a 6? Presumably you get a 6. I know that the containers were labeled with numbers. You produce the 4, so that one's produced. 1, 3, and 6 are the basic ones. You get a 4. With 4 and 6 you get a 10, so that's created once again. 1 and 6, those are the basic ones, you get a 7. If you combine a 7 and a 10, so that's 1 and 6, 4 and 6, you combine those, you get a 17. A 17 and a 3, again, that gives you a 20. I understand the procedure and I could enact it, but do I want 20? Do I want to actually make that? I don't know what it is. Yeah, but I think even blind puzzle solving might be the way to go. It is still puzzle solving. And even if water isn't labeled, presumably I can figure this one out. Okay, it's time to get jump scared by this guy getting up. I do not look forward to this. I really want to burn his corpse. Oh, bastard. Will you take the red herb? Yes, I will. Anything left over here? Of course there is. This is of significance, isn't it? You can't carry any more items. Yeah, no kidding. I'm not just going to eat the red herb like that. Dude, you are really pissing me off. I know you'll get up eventually. And I do not look forward to that moment. But since he shall get up, eventually, inevitably, I need to carry my lighter kerosene combo. But that's 2 items. I think I'll ditch the red book for now. I think I might as well just give in to the joys of alchemy right now. Mostly empty my inventory and play around. I like the calm, soothing, gentle puzzle solving. And I am no stranger to fighting sequences. I guess it's just the horror element of the horror game I'm playing that unnerves me. Fancy that. Do I get rid of the handgun or the shotgun? I don't feel like getting rid of the handgun is the best of ideas, but I might as well for now. Is this enough? Well, it's enough to play around over there. What if I leave the room and I immediately get attacked by a zombie? Well, then I just use the shotgun. Hopefully this is enough. And the inability to immediately burn bodies would also be understandable, I guess. Fine. Frankly, just taking the grenade launcher seems like a reasonable idea. That burns them immediately, doesn't it? If you take the right ammunition. Let's just take the shotgun and keep the single beaker for now. Is it a beaker? Hopefully it's not made of plastic, unless the plastic can take it. I don't have a lot on me, but then again I don't need a lot on me, and if worst comes to worst, I can always just dodge the zombie. And if I have to redo the section all over, I can just blast through it without necessarily showing you how I've decided to blast through it. It's easier that way. And to commentate every single time I go through a given section. And then just keep my fingers crossed that the time I commentate my heart out turns out to be the time that I get to keep. Okay, let's make 20. Let's make 20 for what purpose, Festin? You still don't know that. I might as well have a note there saying, oh, make 17, that's kind of what you need. Oh, and apply it to the book, then you'll be able to read its contents. I don't know. So I could make a 20 and be absolutely boned afterwards. But if I do that, if I go over here and get the key, he'll presumably get up and then I'll have to run all the way around to get my incineration kit. Residence key, and this one is for what exactly? Room 003, obviously. I'll get rid of it immediately. Alright, dude. I have cleared out this room. If you are to get up, now would be your time. No, not interested? Fair enough. Scare me some other time. I dare ya. Use the room key. Discard, yes. I have a feeling that I'm making a big mistake not having my items. What's the puzzle room? Sounds like a puzzle room to me. Will you take the ink ribbons? Yes, please. 3 of them. Excellent. I love this. There might be a jump scare here. I don't care. Picture of a mansion towering over the forest. What's going on though? I don't look forward to doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. What is it? Albas taking a shower? Running a bath or something? The tap for the wash basin doesn't seem to be working. This room is not done yet. The roots of some kind of giant plant are sticking out of the wall. Yeah, we know which plant it is. Oh, is it because of this substance that the plant is growing or something? It's full of dirty water. Pull out the plug. 3rd time's the charm, eh? What if you get grabbed by the root or something? There's something in the bathtub. Will you take the dagger? Yes, I will. That's pretty neat, I guess. That clears out the room. The shelves are lined with various soaps and cosmetics. They're all Umbrella brand products. Umbrella brand! Well, this is the first time we have heard of the Umbrella Corporation in this game. Something around the corner, not in the bathroom. Some rolls of wallpaper, yes. I'm prepared to turn around and run. A typewriter? An old typewriter. You can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon. No, obviously not. Why would I save here? Old-fashioned but high-quality bed. The shelf is lined with red books. There's one white book sandwiched between them. Take it? Yes. Organic chemistry lab experiment. There we go. Numbers presumably will be noted. And I'll get the recipe from here, and I'll place a red book back here. Presumably that'll open something up. Maybe the door locked from the other side. Organic chemistry lab experiment. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus. The T-virus, the tyrant virus. Okay. The similarities in the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, UMB 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. I can kill the plant. Was it used in the bathroom? Was that what killed all the roots? We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals. In a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken when handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB number 3, red. Yellow 6, yellow. UMB number 7, green. UMB number 10, orange. VPO17, blue. V-Jolt, dark brown. So, as far as I understand it, 1 is simply water. So 3, red. 6, yellow. 7, green. 10, orange. 17, blue. V-Jolt, dark brown. V-Jolt, of course, is UMB 20. So we combine red with water to get fall. What's fall? Yeah, whatever. Space between catches your attention. Yeah, I'll use that later. This hasn't been cleared out, has it? It has been cleared out. Presumably there's something terrifying over... What? Your view is blocked by a dense thicket of trees. What's with these moths? Yeah, whatever. That gives me a decent bit of information. Alright, that leads to 2 things. First of all, the little alchemy experiment is about to be underway. And secondly, after I kill that, I need to place the remaining red book where it belongs among the red books. Once again, UMB number 3 is red. And yellow 6, nitric acid, is yellow. So I have access to 3 and 6. Presumably tap water is 1. This room has been cleared of items, but the puzzle has not been solved. Fill an empty bottle with water. Yes. You got the water. There's water inside the bottle. Did anyone tell me that water is 1? Okay, 1 plus 3 is fall. You and me, number 3, take some. Okay. I need to mix them to get fall. And fall I shall mix with 6. So those amount to fall, then I need to add 6, but I also need to add 6 to water. So the plan is, these are up to fall, and then I'll need to add 6 to them, but I also need to... Alright, here's the plan. I ought to get water and 6, so those are 7. Then I mix this and that, and those two. At which point I will be left with 2 empty bottles, some traces presumably, and a fall and a 10. To use that, I need to get a 6 to make that... a fall and a 7. I need to make that fall into a 10 by adding a 6. And once I have a 10 and a 7, I make that into a 17. Then I just need to add 3. Not that many operations. Okay, let's make a 7. That's water plus 6. Yellow 6, take it? Yes. All right, now let's combine them. So that's water plus 3. That's NPO fall. And this is 7. We need to combine another chemical. Yes, I get that. So we have fall and 7. Now I need 6 for the 10. And then 3 for the full 20. So it's just 6 and 3. Is it? Right? Because I have a fall and a 7. I need 6 for the fall. That's 17. And a 3. Yeah. One of each. Yellow 6. Take some, yes. Three, take some, yes. Okay. So now I take the fall and I combine it with a 6. That gives me a 10. You combine the 10 with the 7. You get 17. You combine the 17 with the 3. And you get the V-jolt. So distinctively brown liquid. Well, that's about it, I guess. Could presumably make more of this blasted concoction. Oh, for fuck's sake. In case this actually makes it into the final cut, which I don't think it will, I'm trying to check whether using the jolt on what little there is of the plant up here shall work. After all, this is the basement, the aqua ring. And if in that aqua ring, where the roots were supposed to be according to the notes, application of V-jolt is possible, then that solution should be applied in more than one way. However, in the more likely scenario that I have to apply it quite directly, then I'll do that. I just hope I don't get horribly hurt by marching into this room. But if I do, I can just heal myself. Oh, yes! Yes! She applies it to the roots. And within 5 seconds, it's supposed to die. You probably don't need the bottle anymore. Throw it away? Yeah. Threw away all the bottles. Yes! I've done it! The locker is completely soaked. There's nothing special inside. Is there anything special inside the room in general? Anything, really. It's a control system for the water tank, but it's broken and can't be used. There we go. That was the solution. Go, it has roots in the basement. If you apply V-jolt to the roots, it dies. Go to the basement with V-jolt. Apply V-jolt to roots. Watch it die. Excellent. Now... oh, now I have to make my way all the way back to my initial point of departure. And through the magic of editing, I will do all the other things. Although at this point I'm somewhat confused as to what things I haven't done yet in the visual part of the playthrough, so there's that. Hold on, I leave through what? Down here and around, I think. Yeah, that's the control room. Either way... I've saved myself a horrible experience that has been described in my notes quite vividly. and that I, through the process of elimination, should have expected to happen to me sooner or later. Remember that note about them fighting the bulbous growth of the plant on the first floor of the residence? Yeah, if I've checked all the rooms save one, and I haven't seen that, then it stands to reason that the one that's left that I haven't visited yet will be the one housing the plant. And if so, I presumably shouldn't go there, just blindly. Or else I shall meet my doom. Typewriter in the room next to it should have also tipped me off. This place is likely going to be dangerous. They're giving you the option to save before proceeding. Perhaps you should take it. That sort of thing. Well, either way, I'm on my way up, on my way to reorganize my inventory. After which point I'll be headed into the unknown. Funnily enough. I could save. And it could save me a bit of heartache. It absolutely could. Am I looking for anything in particular? Because I still have my ink ribbons that I have not discarded over there. I have a couple of my guns that I might want to lug around with me. And if I am to meet any zombies over there, at best I might want to get my lighter and kerosene. But other than that, I seem to be fine. This room only has the red plant for me to collect though. Other than that, I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. So do I want to go all the way back over there to get the kerosene? Nah, I'll risk it. I can replay this section if need be, knowing exactly what needs to be done and knowing that there are no particular encounters with zombies. Although, this is partially annoying. That guy unnerves me. He will get up eventually, won't he? And they tend to get up on departure, don't they? Rather than on entry. Well, fine. I guess I'll reorganize my inventory a single time. It's not like it really matters that much. It's more of a convenience than anything else. I could also save just before exploring that final room. But then, if I do so... hypothetically, I don't need to climb on top of the boxes anymore, right? If the plant is truly dead. Correct. It is safe now to traverse. And it's better to find out now by getting lashed at rather than later upon entering the room if I were to hypothetically not save. Because I have plenty of healing supplies, but in some circumstances that's not of much comfort. For instance, if you don't have them on you and you die. Healing supplies will not do you any good in those sort of circumstances. What, do I want to carry additional healing supplies with me? Maybe the grenade launcher? If it comes to that, why not? If I'll be leaving this place, I could take the crank as well, but if I am leaving, I'm headed back here anyway, right? I could combine my ink ribbons for a neat total of 7. And let's actually get the things I came here for, namely the lighter and the kerosene container. I don't think this is even moderately exciting, but there you go. A bit of the game is running around all over the place, reorganizing your inventory. If you know how the game is played and what you need were, then you can cut down on that unnecessary process, but at the same time, if you're playing for your first time, or in my case, if you're redoing the section for the first time in some circumstances, then you might necessarily need to go get the things you need from the chest, since you're not covering every single possibility. Now the biggest question is whether I save now. I haven't done that much. I've done a decent bit. I've covered a few rooms. Is it worth it by my measure, by my standards? That's 1 room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 4 rooms, and I'm about to enter the 5th one. I think by my rough back of the envelope estimate of 3 rooms per save, at the very least, I am doing absolutely fine. And I do not look forward to gunning down all the bees yet again. So how about actually save? But before I do, let's try to light this lamp. Is that even possible? No, it's not. But it was worth a shot anyway. Alright, before I proceed, let's actually save. I'll be left with 6 increments, which is plenty. As I have discovered. Plenty. I'm on my 11th save. We slotted over here. The bindings of the books seem to form some kind of pattern. Yes, they're all red. Reorder the books? Yes, please, there's a picture there. I get it. Can swap them around, reorder the books. Oh, this prompt will get very annoying very soon. Okay, there's the leg. Nope, presumably the leg is the furthest part to the left. Yes, reorder the books. Oh, the prompts are aggravating me. Yes, reorder the books, please, pretty please. Reorder the books, yes! Wish there was a way for me to tell you. Oh, I can use the mouse. Reorder the books, yes, yes please, I want to reorder the books. Here's your belly button. Yes, reorder the books, please. Once you solve the puzzle, it no longer... I guess it shouldn't lock you away from everything until you solve the puzzle, because that could be considered cruel by some, but still, my goodness. Now I enter this room, and lo and behold, what to my wandering eyes should appear? Hello. How are you doing? Are you dead yet? No, you're not! This is not fair. I had vigiled. Barry!
What the hell is this thing?
Kill it!
Barry!
Do
Jill!
something! Oh, so... Where's Girl? Try it! Try it, Barry! Barry, don't you die on me. Oh my god! Barry, will you tell me what the fuck is going on here while you're lugging around the flamethrower? Can we stick together for once? This place is
I
dangerous.
thought it was finished.
So did I.
Yeah.
Wasn't its death throes, but... Barry, please don't
That
leave
was
me
close.
again. Please.
Thanks again.
Don't mention it. But what was that?
I've read about
What
it.
the hell's going on in this place?
Barry, let's have a heart-to-heart, please.
Barry,
Oh no.
Something about that mansion still bothers me,
Have you been bitten?
but I think I'll stay here a little longer. We should split up again and investigate.
Barry, we shouldn't.
all right.
Barry, we really shouldn't split up. Barry is keeping an eye on the surrounding area. Thanks, Barry. Please tell me that's a battery. Will you take the mansion key? Oh, is that the helmet key? Examine. There's an engraving of a helmet. It's the helmet key! Oh boy, I do not look forward to unlocking all those things. But hey, it's the helmet key! I've done it! I've got it! Is that it? Is that the room? That's the room. That's all, folks. That's done. Yeah, he'll stick around to talk to Wesker some more. To conspire against me. But then again, if he were to conspire against me, why would he come in and save my bacon in a time of need? Why would he help me then? Because he did! He has saved my life and not a single time! Barry has been there for me all this time. So I don't quite buy it. I don't really believe that he's that much of a traitor. I really don't. He seems to be on a level, at least to an extent. But well, his allegiances lie. Well, it's up for debate. Now this is lovely and everything, but there's nothing here as indicated by the map's annotation. There really is nothing left to be found. There are no puzzles to solve. And there was only a single item to be retrieved. Now I won't be able to get to the waterfall without the battery, and presumably the battery I will have to find elsewhere. The residence has been cleared out. Oh, that's locked from the other side, is it? Well, let's unlock all the doors first. The door refuses to open. You know what? I kinda don't care. Should have investigated the map during the fight. Yeah, that door is busted now. Whatever. Barry. Barry's keeping an eye on the surrounding area. Okay, Barry, whatever. You do your thing. There are presumably zombies all around the mansion. That guy is presumably about to get up. That's okay. I'll shoot him and then burn him. Hello, dude. You know what? I don't want to look at your ugly mug. We should split up. Like hell we should. Chris? Wesker!
Wesker!
Jill, so you're safe.
That's what I was going to say.
I apologize.
Well,
That's all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
I understand.
Let's stick
Anyway,
together.
it's good that you're safe.
Did you notice? Barry, he sounded a little flaky.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Has he
I'll
been
keep a
bitten?
close eye.
Maybe it's quite natural under these circumstances. It's not really our standard operation. Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
I agree.
There are still rooms in that mansion we can't get into because they're locked up.
I have the final key.
I've been looking for ways to...
I have the final key.
Okay, if there's anything, I'll go back to the other mansion.
I'm counting on you.
Wesker, I have the final key. Look, I really... I don't know why, I don't know how. Perhaps it's a spoiler from someplace. But I think Wesker is supposed to be a traitor. And it's not really out of the realm of possibilities. It's not really completely unimaginable. Yeah, that would be the case. Was he the one talking with Barry though? Plotting against me? Giving him orders? After all, he's in charge, isn't he? Seems perfectly feasible. And at the same time, over here... Yeah, he seemed very trustworthy. How much do I rely on that? How much do I actually... trust in my ability to judge people's trustworthiness? Barry? Oh god.
Barry.
I think I'll stay here a little longer.
Oh god. Barry. Barry is examining the floor. Barry. Do you need an antidote? Have you been bitten? Oh, dude. Can I help him? feel bad for him. A tremendous deal. An entire section of the mansion, hitherto completely sealed off from my gaze and step, has just been unlocked. And yet at the same time, instead of going there immediately, as you might expect me to, what I desperately want to do is to try and help Barry. Maybe, just maybe, all he needs is a bit of healing. Is that enough? Will that be enough? Can I just hand him mixed herbs? Say blue and red or something like that. Or a mixture of 3 of those. Can this possibly, conceivably be enough? Is there any way for me to actually help him? There are multiple endings in this game, aren't there? So perhaps this is among the choices you have. I don't necessarily know. I understand that the red is an amplifier. The green is a healing agent, and the blue gets rid of the poison. So presumably a mixture of all 3 would help. If anything conceivably possibly can. Not going to give him the V-Jolt because that just kills people. It eliminates cells. Possibly not just the ones treated with the T-virus, but maybe all sorts of cells. Harry, please, dude. Oh no. I could use it, but if I use it, I just use it on myself. Yeah, Vestin, how do you intend on giving him the herbs? I can interact with him. That would be the straightforward way of accomplishing that, but alas, it doesn't seem feasible. The one single final thing I can possibly investigate over here before I leave entirely is to check what happened to this doll. Might not be nice. That might be worth checking. So what exactly happened? How is this doll? Oh, it's blocked off. Ah, fair enough. The bookcase slid back in its place. That's why I could not leave the same way I came. But since I've saved... the onus is now on me to investigate further, to cover a few more rooms before I inevitably chicken out and decide to save yet again. I know just a place that I could visit ahead of time. I have some unfinished business as far as the room with the hag is concerned. It's on the outside, it's in the courtyard. Could go the right hell now. Perhaps even keep it off record. Deal with that. Because then beyond that point, the only thing that's left is to go back into the mansion and make judicious use of the helmet key. Which is the only key remaining. Wait, what do you mean? These rooms now have items in them? Well, that's somewhat unnerving. I did not expect that to be the case. This room still has a mystery in it, but that mystery lies in the fact that I haven't found the yellow gem. These rooms, however, are an absolute and total mystery to me. I have already been there, I've cleared them out. That means that new developments have... well, new things have transpired. This is the room I mentioned. This is where presumably I should go to uncover some secrets. This is mostly uninteresting. There's some stuff there, but the whole way of zombies really dissuades me. These ought to be visited, absolutely. This cannot be explored. This can be unlocked and presumably should be unlocked and explored. It's plenty to find there. This requires 2 octagons. Don't have them. Now, this place is a death trap. I don't want to go there and say this, but you have to. This place is now available as well because it requires the helmet key. So is this one. But so is this general area. Thus, I have plenty of places to go. I can go here, that's 1. That's 2 as an entire section. That's 3. Fall over here. 5 as an area. If I deal with the hag and then I guess deal with one of the sections, I guess I'll be satisfied enough to save again. This cannot be dealt with because it requires a Spencer key. And this because of the puzzles, because of the octagons. That's it. But other than that, I ought to leave and be on my merry way. Alright, but if I am to do that, presumably I ought to bring some heavy artillery, just to be on the safe side. So, here comes the grenade launcher. It's quite a few items in my inventory. 3 weapons, some ammo for the pistol, the lighter and fuel canteen, plus a key. Yeah, let's ditch the handgun ammo. Hopefully it'll not... if I lug it around, I'll almost inevitably be unable to pick everything up. Although, if I am to carry the key, I'll presumably also... The key also takes up a spot, and the general idea is that as many as there are of these places that I need to use the helmet key on, since this is the general idea, presumably before it comes to that, I will just go to the item box and pick it up. So I don't need to carry it with me on my way to the mansion. I will just pick it up at the mansion because items teleport that way. Unrealistic survival, as far as I understand, that doesn't happen. Which makes perfect sense. I'm not complaining. Yeah, at all. There's some additional kerosene that I can pick up here as well. I don't need it right away. I'll have my little adventures in the barn slash garage slash whatever the hell that is. Zombies could jump out at me any moment. I do not look forward to meeting those humanoid monstrosities. Fighting little beasties was absolutely fine by me. That was nice. But, you see, fighting zombies, for some reason, as I have already mentioned, really terrifies me.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in.
Alpha Team to
This
Brad.
is Jill.
Does anybody hear me?
I hear you, Brad. Over.
Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is Brad.
Brad? Brad!
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
He can't.
Brad! Brad!
Different channel.
Shit. It's broken.
Either that or he's pretending not to hear her, but I don't think so. He seems genuinely distressed. He's still alive out there, whether he's been bitten or not. No matter what is the case, he appears to be still alive. I need to go there and save him. But where is he? God damn it, Brad. If I can hear you but can't respond, which is a very unlikely scenario, that just... Whoa! Whoa, Jill, run! John! Down, boy! Did I just take them out with regular pistol ammo? I feel like a badass after this little exercise. My goodness, do I feel good about myself. And as far as I understand it, you don't have to burn them. Wow. Okay. The world is not safe, as was to be expected, obviously. It's not a safe place we live in. So presumably coming to meet the hag is also going to be an arduous little adventure, especially since I have to go through the I don't know, the silly little exit point. The snakes. Why does it have to be snakes? Oh hell no! I just try to remain calm. Chill, Valentine. You're poisoned. And I have no healing for you. We need to get to that chest, which is absolutely perfectly understandable. What anyone would expect. I could have tried to shoot the snakes. I could have ran faster. I have failed, though. Now she's poisoned. Don't tell me there's still something lingering in this cursed courtyard. Oh boy. Yeah, but this place is full of surprises. Presumably not pleasant ones. On the bright side, if I happen to die, I know exactly what I need to do and how I need to prepare. Will you take the battery pack? Yes, I will. Will you take more ammo? Yes, I will. Will you take the first aid kit? Yeah, I will. That's cute and everything, but I need something else entirely. Will you take the acid chest? Yeah. See, I need something to deal with the poison. Section of gardening supplies. Doesn't seem to be anything of use. Jill, I don't want you to pick up those hoes. I want you to take the first aid spray. Is that it? Is that it? Is that all of it? Yeah, I seem to have cleared that one out. However, you're poisoned. Use this thing to protect yourself from that bulletproof thing in chains. I went ahead and fixed that piece of crap doll too. Barry. Oh, has this doll been fixed? That's magnificent. My priority now is to get to the item box and survive. Getting to the hag is not the way to go because I'm poisoned. Don't jump out at me. I'm poisoned. I'm very vulnerable right now. Barry fixed the doll, gave me a lot of healing. What? 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 Whoa! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! It appears to be able to open doors. Woo! I wanted to go to the item box. Whoa, Nelly, I picked wrong doll. Oh, fuck. Listen, switch items. Switch items. Equip this. Will this work? I don't know. We're about to find out. Eat shit! I'm still poisoned. Now this escalated out of control. Fuck! Get in! They're terrifying and they can open doors. Oh god! Yeep! In I go. Don't tell me the safe room is no longer safe. I'd consider that blasphemy. Jill, Jill. It's okay. It's okay, Jill. You're going to be fine. Here. Take, well, do you actually need these? I think you'll be fine if I just give you regular blue herbs like these. Jill, Jill. Oh, yes. You're fine now. You're fine now. There we go. You're actually fine now. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh wow. You know, in hindsight, I don't look forward to visiting the Hag, because to visit the Hag and pick up mostly just story-based items, not much else, I'll have to go through that nonsense. Although using the grenade launcher might be a fine and fun experience in and of itself. In hindsight, as well, I guess I understand what Brad had in mind when he was panicking about all these things. I'd panic too. Not just that I would panic, I did panic, damn it. Here I am. So let me get this straight. This room is now a mortal threat because there's one of those things out there. Okay, this room is now a mortal threat because there's one of those things out there. This room is, you've guessed it, now a mortal threat because there's one of those things out there. And I forgot, I've missed some items over there, so I need to get back there and pick them up. I think I know exactly what I left there that I shouldn't have left there. The octagon, which seems to suggest that I'll be able to find the other octagon. Okay, there are a couple of options on what I could do in these circumstances. I could just go Rambo, try to clear things out. Maybe even get the items from over there. I could just save and sit on my progress, of which there was basically none, aside from gunning down all those dogs, which was pretty sweet. I'm not sure this is a note upon which I want to necessarily end and lock myself in a room. Before saving, let's try to clear those things out, at least to some extent. If it is at all possible. Let's try that. And if I fail, then really I'm not missing out on a lot. Was my last save before leaving the when was my last save? Alright, the last place I saved, last moment I saved was just before that cutscene with the plant. There was a decent bit of running around here and there, but ultimately not that much happened. Does it justify using up an ink ribbon? I don't know, it was a decent bit of running around. But I think I'm kinda done for now, so perhaps I ought to just call it a day anyway. I could come back to that moment, but I don't feel like it, and since I still have 6 of those wonderful precious ink ribbons, I think that'll be enough. There's not that many of them, but going down to 5 is something I still consider acceptable. Let's just check whether I have what I need. I think I do. I have to have the ink ribbons on hand, but I'll immediately put them back down, at which point I'll have 2 slots here. The worst news of the bunch is that I'll be forced to deal with all those monstrosities outside. I thought I had it bad so far. Turns out things got even worse. Are those... Hold on, is that what happens to unburned dogs? Is that the case? Is it that, as I thought to myself, oh, well, I don't need to burn the dog corpses. They just turned into those fast, terrifying monstrosities? Because if so, then I guess I do need to take them out. I guess I do. And why would I ever assume that I don't? Oh, my own folly, leading to my own downfall. But, as I've said, I shall save now. Leave all those worries until later.